What's going on, guys? Back at it again today, and I'm super excited because for my first time ever, I'm doing a photography vlog here in Oregon.
I think I want a nose ring, maybe gold hoops.
Okay, so we actually got here to Coos Bay, Oregon on the last video, which you might have saw, and if you didn't, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the playlist linked up here for all my US content. But yeah, we got here to Coos Bay a couple days ago. It rained when we got here, and then yesterday we had laundry to catch up on, work to get caught up on, and most importantly, the Super Bowl to watch. I did not leave the house yesterday at all, and today it poured rain this morning. And it's supposed to pour rain again at sunset today. So I'm gonna go on a bit of a drive south. And when I say a bit of a drive, I'm going on a long drive south to a location I'm really stoked to photograph. So let's hit the road.
I wanna be classy, still a little edgy, rocking red Nikes with a black striped suit. I think I want a boyfriend, maybe just a dog. That ooh, I love your feeling for when I get bored. I wanna be indie, like I don't need a label. Ask me on a date though, I'll be at the table.
Okay, so I made it basically halfway to what I think is gonna be my destination, and I'm kind of location scouting as I go. And I'm at Port Orford, and it looks epic. Like, there's so many locations along this coast. I want to talk about something else, and I guess I'll hop over the barrier and give you guys a bit of a background as I talk about this. And that's how far I'm willing to go for a photo. How far am I willing to physically go for a photo? I was asked that in the comment section a little while ago. And the answer's kind of changed over the years. It used to be that I would take into account everything. My accommodation, my food, my transport, and then what I would do is try to figure out how much money I thought I could make from the photos that I was gonna make that day. These days I have a bit more of a safety blanket thanks to you guys. So each of my YouTube videos on average makes about $30 to $40. So the way I look at things is I kind of try to break even on that. So essentially I'm willing to go $30 or $40 worth of fuel away. And then if I can break even, that's a win. So if I can make a video, that's a win. If I make a couple really cool photos that I can sell, all that money after that is gravy. That's all bonus money. That's all the income. So that's kind of how I look at it. But overall, I think you kind of got to just look at yourself as a business, or try to look at yourself as a business. Evaluate every single situation as if you were a business. So try to figure out if a trip's gonna be profitable for you or if it's gonna be a loss, and then kind of go from there. That's kind of what I do. Yeah, this is an awesome place. You can probably make a dozen photos here, but I'm gonna keep pushing to the south. Okay, so I made it to my, basically to the location. It's called Samuel H. Boardman State Scenic Corridor. Such a mouthful. Yeah, there's probably actually two locations I wanted to try to photograph, but I might have been a little bit overly ambitious. I have no idea how far off the road these places are. I kind of just assumed they'd be right next to the road, but they're definitely not. So I'm gonna go for like a little bit of a wander here, see what's here, and maybe photograph it, and then if I have time, go somewhere else. So let's wander. So fun fact about this location, it looks like there's this epic trail, but it's super steep and a little bit slippery. So if you do come here, just be really careful. This viewpoint was called Natural Arches or Natural Bridges viewpoint. And like I said, this trail led off to the right to get here, and it's super steep and slick. So yeah, watch your step if you come here. Yeah, so I said I might shoot a second location. I'm not going to, because on the way down here, I already found one shot, and then I think there's another one coming up here as well. So this place is phenomenal. It looks like the perfect spot for a bunch of photos. There's no point in racing around. There's definitely stuff to do here. The scene's a little bit backlit right now, so I'll probably have to wait a little bit as well, but this is phenomenal. So cool. This is magic. This is so good. This is perfect right here. I've come just a little bit farther, and there's an arch rock here and kind of like a little break in the water flowing through, and then at the back there's a single tree up top, almost just perfectly there. So I'm gonna set up because I can see two photos here, one shot simple straight through, and then I can do a travel photo here with me standing on the edge there. This is just too perfect. Okay, so I've actually found a second composition just right here at the same exact spot. I'm literally just 3 feet away from that other shot that I'm planning on shooting. There's a rock in the foreground and a couple trees up on this cliff and some crashing waves here. The light also looks like it's going to be a little bit better off in this direction. There's some clouds that way. So I've got a couple compositions already set up. And I'm just gonna wait until the sun comes down and then maybe do a bit of a scramble, trying to get these 2 or 3 or 4 photos all done right in the light. But it's one of those things when you're on location, instead of just sitting down waiting for the light, try to find other compositions. That way when the light gets good, you can photograph more than one thing. So I'm pretty stoked about this spot, and yeah, now I'm just gonna wait for the light. Okay, so I got the selfie. When I do the selfies, I use the Canon app. I don't have a remote trigger or anything like that. But a cool thing to do if you have an intervalometer, set the intervalometer to take a photo like every second, whatever, and then you can just set it to shoot, and then you can just walk up and change your pose and try a bunch of different things and hope that one of them works. So that's what I do with the selfies. The sky on that view that I thought I was going to shoot has gotten a bit dull, so I've kind of given up on that for now. I'll probably go back to it later. But I've got another setup here on the image I was talking about earlier. And to make this photo, I'm doing something different because I've got a whole different filter system on. I've got the Nisi switch. And what the Nisi switch does is it allows you to put your filters in different angles. And it's all kinds of awesome in situations like this, where you have a really powerful bright sky, a really powerful bright foreground, and then a bunch of dark stuff off to the side. It allows you to capture all that dynamic range. So I'm playing around with this, and I really like this. There's really beautiful color. There's some nice drama in the sea here, and yeah, this is coming out awesome. Okay, so the light kind of died on me in every direction I wanted to photograph. Oh, that's a cliff edge. Yeah, don't want to walk too close to that. Yeah, the light died. Basically, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Rock climbing skills coming in handy. Yeah, the light died in every direction, except for that, basically the opposite direction I was shooting. So I'm gonna get my exercise, and try to run up the hill to the other spot I saw, try to get one last photo. I'm happy the way everything came out, but I want more. I'm getting greedy. So out of shape. Whew. I need a diet. Okay guys, that's it for the video. It's already dark, so sorry about the dark exposure. This was an awesome location. I think I ended up with 3, maybe 4 images out of it. Probably closer to 10 that I'll keep on file. So this location was absolutely, definitely worth the 4-hour round trip drive. I'd love to spend some more time in this part of Oregon because it's just so special. That being said, on the next episode, I've got something kind of special for you guys. I've got something totally different from anything I've ever done, and I think you're gonna love it. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you there. Peace.